Golden State Warriors are officially the luckiest team of all time. Every time they win a championship, they seem to have injuries, and it's happened again. Now, 2015-16, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love are injured for the finals, and we are forced to see LeBron James. He even get a 2-1 lead on the Warriors, but his second and third options were Timothy Mozgov and Matthew Dellavedova. Now, this leads us to the following year, 2016, where the Cavaliers were healthy and they ended up coming back from a 3-1 lead and beating the Golden State Warriors. Then the following year happens, and it is San Antonio Spurs versus the Golden State Warriors. The Spurs are blowing out the Warriors in Game 1. Then Zaza Pachulia does the play that won him the championship, puts his foot under Kawhi Leonard taking the jump shot from the corner, and his ankle rolled out for the series. And Kawhi Leonard really has not been the same when it comes to health-wise since that play. Then the following year, Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets and James Harden are up 3-2 against the Warriors, and Chris Paul gets an injury out for the series. The Warriors come back and win the championship. Following year, the Raptors are healthy. All the teams they played are healthy. They have a couple injuries. They don't win the championship. And then they had their little, their time where they were bad. The Warriors were bad, missing the playoffs for 2 years consecutive, basically. Then they come back, and the Golden State Warriors are going, they win the championship, and they do end up seeing teams with some injuries. Ja Morant injured when the Memphis Grizzlies were putting in work. They were absolutely taking it to the Warriors, and there's no doubt in my mind that the Grizzlies do not lose that series with Ja Morant fully healthy, because they had no answer for Ja Morant. You had Ja Morant on Curry, and then Klay Thompson as well. And Klay Thompson, after that injury against Toronto, has not been the same defensively. Yes, he can still, he's not a liability, but he's not a lockdown defender anymore. But then the following year, right? This year, basically, De'Aaron Fox, broken finger. They're up 2-0. Then it's 2-1, and then De'Aaron Fox, broken finger. Absolutely insane, the luck on these guys. They are allergic to winning championships without the other team's best player getting hurt. It seems to happen all the time. Kyrie, Kevin Love, obviously LeBron didn't get hurt, so not the best player on that team, but that's the second and third option, all right? And then following year, fully healthy, you lose. Then it's Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, Ja Morant, De'Aaron Fox. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that the Warriors are going to beat the Kings if De'Aaron Fox is out, and he has a broken finger. A broken finger. You try shooting a basketball with a broken finger, all right? It's pretty devastating for the Kings, all right? This is a young team with the coach of the year, right? And this man has put together a team with De'Aaron Fox, who people did not believe in, Sabonis, who was getting traded around everywhere, and they had 2-0 lead against the Golden State Warriors, the champions, and now it's all for nothing because they've got an injury. And I wish I had the luck the Golden State Warriors have, because these guys have... it's the Warriors and the Suns, but the Suns haven't won any championships, so nobody can really complain about it, because the Suns are playing right now the Clippers without Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Their finals run was up against, a whole bunch of teams that were, that playoff run had a whole bunch of teams that had hurt superstars. And, to remind myself, also, before the series of Ja Morant being out, no Jamal Murray and no Michael Porter Jr. for the Denver Nuggets. You understand? It sucks, man, because the Golden State Warriors are going to be called this dynasty, right? The dynasty. That's what they're going to be calling it. It's going to be like the Chicago Bulls in the 90s, where it's saying, yeah, that team was a team that was beating everyone. But the Bulls, for the most part, played healthy teams, and they took them down. But the Golden State Warriors, injuries left and right and center, everyone's getting hurt. That's how they won their series. If they had to face all these teams fully healthy, the Golden State Warriors, and this is not even a hot take, would have 0 championships if they had no injuries from the other team. Chris Paul's healthy, Houston goes to the finals. Kawhi Leonard's healthy, San Antonio goes to the finals. Kevin Love and Kyrie are healthy, Cleveland Cavaliers are champions. If Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. are healthy, possibly Denver wins that. Ja Morant, I guarantee Memphis goes through right there. And we would have saw Memphis versus Boston finals right there. And then this year, the Kings would have had a 3-1 lead right now if De'Aaron Fox does not have that broken finger, because they lose by 1. If it wasn't for Harrison Barnes, they end up winning that game. But it is what it is. Now, the Golden State Warriors have been absolutely terrible away from home, right? They're going to go to Sacramento for 2 out of the next 3 games. It's basically a 3-game series. Now, can Golden State go into Sacramento and steal a game in that environment where it seems like everything went wrong? You had Draymond Green stepping on people, having the crowd get under his skin. Can he get that out of his head? Now, I'm going to go out on the front foot and say it all depends on De'Aaron Fox. If De'Aaron Fox plays the next 3 games, even with the broken finger, the Sacramento Kings will get through. But if he does not play and he is affected, you could tell if he's affected by the broken finger, Sacramento will lose in 6. They won't win another game because De'Aaron Fox is their guy. He's a clutch player of the year. He's him. He's that guy. He's reminding me of kind of a Jimmy Butler at point guard-esque kind of player, you know? He's not extremely flashy, you know? What he has is speed. Jimmy Butler just has a little bit of everything, and he has heart. And De'Aaron Fox has heart. I remember when it was the Lonzo De'Aaron Fox debate, the UCLA and Kentucky, and I was just like, this guy De'Aaron Fox is on another level. And I'd take De'Aaron Fox over Lonzo. You know, Stephen A. Smith even said it. He was one of the guys that said, I'd take De'Aaron Fox at 2 and not Lonzo Ball. Magic Johnson takes Lonzo Ball because he kind of resembled this game. Regrets it now that De'Aaron Fox took this Kings team who hasn't made the playoffs in over a decade. To have a 2-0 lead on the Golden State Warriors with the second best player being Sabonis, you know, no disrespect to Sabonis, but man, you know, Lonzo Ball had LeBron James, and he couldn't make the playoffs. I'm just saying. But anyways, leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment down below if you agree about the Golden State Warriors being the luckiest dynasty, and if how many championships they would have if all these teams that had injuries that lost to the Warriors, how many rings do you think the Warriors would have? Anyways, thank you guys for watching.